They say that you should meditate at least 15 minutes in a day. And if you're a busy person, you should meditate 1 hour a day so that you are not that busy in life. So, let me ask you something. When you start about your, say, fitness endeavors, is 1 hour spent at the gym enough to achieve the goals that you set out for yourself? Probably not, right? Like, it's a great starting point, but as you go deeper into your fitness journey, your physical fitness journey, you realize that there are so many smaller elements to it, like, whether it be your diet or sleeping on time or taking a massage, stuff like that, that all adds to how your physical strength develops. So developing mental strength is not any different, it is just the same. So you spending 1 hour as a separate meditation session is a great starting point, but as your practice develops, you'll realize that the remaining 23 hours are so important, and it is so easy for those 23 hours of unconsciousness and less alertness to outweigh that 1 hour spent in total mindfulness and your meditative practices. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about four tasks in which you can invite more presence and mindfulness into your daily lives. So, as my personal activities, also as my meditative journey became more profound and I started meditating more, even this same question came up in my head, that 1 hour is great, it's a great starting point, but I need to be able to be mindful and invite more presence with my eyes open. So these are the four things that I practice. So what do we, let's talk a little bit about being mindful. What exactly does being mindful mean? It means that you are observant of the thoughts and feelings that are arising in your consciousness, and you are focusing your attention. The only thing that is in your mind is the task at hand. Your mind is, on the contrary, not full. There is more space in your mind, and it is only occupied by the things that are needed for completing the task. It's not going back and ruminating over the past, it's not running into the future, it's just in the present moment. This is like a mental gym, that is what you're training. So, and what do we mean by presence, for that matter? Well, it is the being dimension in you, the being of the human being. It is that dimension that allows this human form to exist. It is that part of you, that level of consciousness that allows you to simply observe and view your thoughts and feelings that arise in you. So it allows you to play the role of an observer. So yeah, so these are the four things that I am personally incorporating into my daily life, and yeah, hopefully this helps. So number one is meal times. When I started meditating and basically going deeper into my practice, I just realized that eating your food is such an intense, intimate and spiritual practice. I mean, the food that you're eating is giving you life, right? Like, and you are the food and the food is you. I mean, we all know this conceptually, but once you understand and acknowledge that on an experiential level, that is a completely different experience altogether. And I personally, I used to take my food for granted. I used to always either watch Netflix or YouTube or something, but once I realized, like, the depths of this process, and that it is giving me life, I just started, respecting my food more and just paying so much more attention to what's in front of me on my plate. And yeah, so the next time you sit to eat, just take a moment to join your hands and pray whatever it is that you believe in, and just thank it for this beautiful gift, this beautiful life process that is happening inside you and all around you. So yeah, definitely make silent dinners and silent lunches a routine, and something which is normal. Just be completely immersed with the process of eating your food. And yeah, we can learn a lot from animals. And in fact, once you become more connected with the food that you're eating, it's actually, from a physiological standpoint also, your body is going to be able to pull a lot more nutrients from the food that you're eating. So that's there as well. So that's number one. So number two is taking showers. So most of the time you're probably going to be alone while you're taking a shower, and you have to agree with me that you don't require a lot of thinking while you're taking a shower. It's a beautiful process. It's a beautiful activity in and of itself. So just next time you take a shower, use it as a way to be mindful and ground yourself into the present moment. Use all the different elements of the shower, incorporate all your senses. Feel the water, warm water falling on your body, the smell of the soap, the sound of the water. You get what I'm saying, right? Understand that any mental activity that happens is just a mind pattern. It is just a way for the mind to escape the present moment and go into the future or the past. And yeah, I personally started noticing a lot of my mental activity. It was just like, it was planning the next moment, what I'm going to eat, what I'm going to have after dinner for dessert, this, and just it's just useless. It's not critical thinking. Your problems or challenges of life are not going to get solved while you're taking a shower. So might as well completely immerse yourself in the process, and just use it as a meditative practice. So hopefully this video will stick in your mind the next time you have a shower, and you just become conscious of any mental noise, untrained mental activity that happens, and just smile at it, and just you are able to come back to the present moment. Number three is your household chores, which involve, like, anything: washing the dishes, doing the grocery, cleaning the apartments. Most of the time these are classified as boring or cumbersome, and a few months ago even I was used to see them in a different light. Like, I was always like procrastinating and pushing it off. But then I just realized that I can use that as an anchor to just ground myself into the present moment. And the classification of good, bad, all these are just habits. These are mental habits that we form. So it's really not about what you're doing, but it's more about how you're doing it. So just whenever you're doing dishes, just be involved. Just be involved with the process of washing the dish. Be the best at it. Like, pay attention to every little aspect of it. I don't know, the putting the soap, washing it, and just it should be the only object of your attention. You agree, there is nothing to think about the past, about the future. So yeah, just use it as a mental activity to ground yourself. And yeah, so that's number 3. Number 4 is your commutes. So whether you're going to college or to your work, say you're using public transport, again, it's very natural right now for you to take out your mobile and spend some time on social media. But instead, you can just use that time to just focus on your breath. It takes nothing to focus on your breath, but every time you're doing that, you're breaking, having more mental strength, and you are breaking those neural connections that are making you subconsciously just do things. Use that as a way to ground yourself into the present moment. Initially, you can just start off and understand that your our mobile phones are just an extension of the thinking mind. What the thinking mind was able to do, was doing a while ago, this is just maybe an amplification of that. So that is just the thing that we want to train. We are training our mental strength. We are training the untrained mind. So again, you can use your different senses, maybe use your your hearing senses to listen to the different noises, the different voices that are happening around you. Not as a way, and not as something to eavesdrop on, but just use it as an anchor to simply hear, perceive without judging and analyzing. Just let the voices fall on your ears, and you don't need to make a story. You don't need to make a narrative out of it. When I'm here in Europe, I don't understand the language anyway, so I just let it fall on my ears. I'm just using it as a way to ground myself into the present moment. You can use your visual senses to just look around the life around you without putting mental labels. Oh, this person has this kind of haircut, this he's wearing this. No, just perceive. If you see a yellow person wearing a yellow t-shirt, don't think of a banana, don't think of something, I don't know. Just, yeah, watch it and just perceive again. And if you are, say, driving, in fact, it's even more important that you are grounded in the present moment and you are alert, so not just for yourself but for everyone around you. There is no, because it is such, driving is second nature to us, or walking is second nature to us, it frees up our mind to just wander about and ponder about the past, future. So again, that is exactly what we are trying to control and liberate. Just bring it back again and again and again into the present moment, into the now, which is all you ever have. So these are the 4 activities that I would like you to incorporate more mindfulness into. So if you look at it, if you calculate the amount of time you spend doing these trivial activities, it's going to amount to a lot, and they can all turn into small little meditations that slowly add to your mental strength and to your meditative practices. And trust me, this is going to help you in different aspects of your life as well, because again, these different aspects of life situations, those distinctions you have made, but finally it's all the same to the body and the mind. For example, now when I play football, I am so alert and sharp in my movements and in my activities. I am not thinking about, say, football and life is a game of mistakes. It's very natural for me to make a mispass or a mistake. I don't ponder about that anymore. Earlier I used to, oh shit, I made a mistake. Now no, it's done. It's this moment. I'm not thinking about, say, if I make a wrong pass, if I, say, miss a penalty, or about something of my past injuries that could happen when I run fast. No, I am just breaking my bonds with the past and the future, and I'm just playing intuitively. I'm letting presence flow through me. And it's the same when even when I'm making this video. I'm not planning it. It's just I'm trying to be as grounded as I can be in the present moment, and it's just flowing through me, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Yeah. So yeah, definitely incorporate these into your daily lives. And of course, it's going to be difficult. Maybe initially you can start off with, maybe, I don't know, just little music, but understand, try not to fill the silence, fill the boredom with music. If you are really so into music, set aside a separate time to listen to music. Try to do one task at a time. I know it's going to be difficult. Your mind is going to resist. It's going to resist the present moment. It's going to give you excuses, reasons, but that is the work. That is the work, and that is what we need to overcome. So definitely try these out. If you have any other ways in which you are incorporating and bringing presence into your daily lives, let me know in the comments. And I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.